Look good up here? Yeah. Is this recording?
We're recording.
Oh, we did us again. Like
We are live, boys.
live. Welcome back to the basement. What is it? Top tier content from the lower level. It's the basement.
Episode 3.
Episode 3. So I gotta start this episode off right. It is Saturday night. There's great stuff going on right now. We have the Royal Rumble going on as we speak. But you know what else is the best thing that happened? Let me show y'all what happened. Hold on real quick. North Carolina fans. What's wrong? What happened? What happened?
Building.
I ain't heard nothing from y'all in over a week. Y'all knew it was about to happen, didn't you? What do you think, bud?
I told you we were building.
Rebuilding what?
We lost our top players last year.
So you just bought more? Same thing happens every year.
Nah, we haven't had a chance to. We do have some good recruits coming in for next year at least.
Yeah, I don't know.
Well, we did until, they just got stomped by Duke. That could always be subject to trade.
Man, West Virginia has got 3 kids. 3 signees that's playing in the McDonald's All-American game.
Oh, wow.
And plus, I think coach is holding back Tucker DeVries and the other kid.
Yes, that's the way it appears.
Yeah. Also, did y'all see that Iowa's job is open and they think he might be a top candidate for it?
We don't need that. Nobody wants to go with the Hawkeyes. They had their run with Caitlin Clark. That's the last time they need to be relevant.
Man, I ain't even going to talk about her. But he is from Iowa.
Oh, I did not know that.
And his brother played for Iowa football.
I did not know that. That is...
He went to Northern Iowa, I think. So,
well,
I mean, still.
Yeah, I think the Bison, my thing is,
I don't really know.
If you're a coach and you've started off good, he's only been there, what? Is this his first year?
First year.
Yeah.
Why would you want to jump ship after just one?
Well, he don't technically have a buyout, though. We're owed like 37.5% of the contract remaining.
But you say that like you don't understand why somebody would just leave. But the greatest coach of all time, in my full and humble opinion, I have so much respect for the man, went to Kansas State for a year and then was offered a job at his dream, at his alma mater, at his home state. And he went back, Bob Huggins. After a year, he left Kansas State and went to West Virginia University. So I can understand, wanting to go back home. I get that. I just don't want it to happen, though.
But I mean,
just because, we're all just tossing it around. Nothing's confirmed.
But I mean,
how did Bob Huggins do in his first year there?
It was tough.
Did he beat multiple top 5 teams?
But also, what if
an inherited team?
What if this is DeVries' dream job? I mean, we don't know the guy that well. I mean, he's from Iowa. So, I mean, who's to say that this isn't the job he's been looking for?
Yeah, I mean, absolutely. I mean, that's definitely a thing. I hope we kind of improved a little bit down here in the basement. Drew, so we was using a box of concrete screws to hold up our camera. Well, the box is gone. I guess Drew used them. I don't know what he did. Or he threw them fighting this computer.
Yeah, something.
So we got a tripod now. Yeah, we got a tripod now.
Moving on up.
And I don't know how it's going to sound audio-wise because it's a little further away. But, yeah, if it don't sound great, it's we getting there.
We'll order one of those Bluetooth mics if it sounds terrible.
Yeah, absolutely.
So, I mean, there's workarounds.
Absolutely.
But anyways, boys, what we're going to talk about today, everything's, college basketball.
Well, let's talk about the obvious. What was supposed to happen today?
The Whiskey Blind Band.
We were supposed to interview the Whiskey Blind Band.
Yeah.
However, miscommunications happened, and that happens in life. We wasn't clear in our saying. We were saying we're going to release the episode on Monday, and that's what the plan was. But we didn't make it clear we're recording the episode on Saturday. That's 100% on us. Also, from what I'm hearing, we got a couple people that are sick right now. We had a huge rain that just come through here, and a lot of people are taking water on, and they're, just a lot of stuff going on. So it's great. We're going to postpone that interview for next Saturday. So what would it be, next Monday?
We'll drop it.
I wish I was prepared for this because I don't know the date of next Monday, but I will tell you the date. February 10th.
February
February 10th, we're going to drop the Whiskey Blind Band interview. It's going to be great. We're going to put a lot into it. I got some questions for them. So if you're going to watch this Whiskey Blind Band, David, Travis, all of you, Timmy, I got some hard-hitting questions for you I need you to answer. And I'm not going to send them to you in advance. This isn't a political debate. You're going to get hit with them right there.
rapid fire.
Rapid fire. Speaking of rapid fire question, who's your favorite NBA team?
Suns.
Terrible.
Dang, man. Hey, I don't hate the Suns.
I don't hate
I don't hate the Suns.
What about you? Who's your favorite NBA team?
Man, I might say the Hornets.
Hey, I like it.
Yeah.
Hey, me and Andrew saw a UFC fight in their arena.
Yeah, dude. I want to go to USC live for real.
God, you got to. It's
Dude, my brother sent me he sent me a bunch of pictures. He went to the Winston-Salem hockey team, the same one that's in that league as the Blue Ridge Bobcats. Dude, it was awesome, those pictures. He said it was one of the coolest things he ever went. We really need to go check out the Blue Ridge Bobcats.
Yeah, but let's talk about UFC because we haven't talked about UFC yet on this.
No, that's true.
We're huge UFC fans.
Mm-hmm.
Hunter more so than I am. I don't know all the new guys' names because they just keep coming and going and keep coming and going. But I do like watching it. We even used to go to Beckley and watch it in the movie theater. What was it, like $20 a ticket to get in and watch it?
Yeah.
Great. But we went to Charlotte, North Carolina to watch it. So let's talk about this part real quick. We get down there, and we had to buy a parking permit to park in this parking lot, right? So we get it. We go watch our event. It's great. We'll talk a little bit about that. But we come back, and what happened, Hunter?
I had a parking ticket on my window.
For not paying the parking.
I paid it is the bad part. Like, this wasn't me just trying to be a bum and not have to pay. Like, I literally paid it. It came out of my account. I even double checked, because I paid on my debit card. Checked it, and it was confirmed. So I don't know if I just accidentally typed in the wrong parking spot because the way the parking lot was set up.
It was a gravel lot.
Well, man, it actually had like numbered spots, and it was like K7, like those weird numbers and stuff. And you went up to this little kiosk at the front, and you typed in what parking spot you were in for however long, and then you'd swipe your card. Well, I came back and had a parking ticket. I'm like, I paid this.
But another thing to make me feel like a bum, I never carry cash on me, right?
Yeah,
Never. I always carry a debit card. Well, I'm like, we're going to an event. I'm not just leave my wallet and stuff in the car and take the cash in with me. We get inside there, and none of the venues take cash.
Oh, man.
And I'm like, we're getting in line. I go to order something to drink, and they're like, "Oh, we don't take cash." I'm like, "Hey, Hunter, you care about me, son? I'll give you the money. You for work?"
You're like, hey, let me hold $1 off that debit card.
Yeah, I feel like such a loser. But man, we sat pretty far away.
I mean, we still could see what was going on. Like,
You could see, and you could hear and people hitting each other. I'm not talking like like this rough and rowdy. You got these 300-pounders popping, pow, pow. No, we're talking like 110-pound people throwing punches, and it's like,
yeah, you hear every single hit.
you can hear it
That's
everywhere.
crazy, man.
It's insane.
How much were the tickets for that?
They weren't too bad.
$80.
Because
I mean, like 80 after the fees too.
Yeah.
Like,
after the fee?
after the fees is $80.
Because I feel like when you think about USC, you think about like Vegas and how much it must cost to sit up there. You know what I mean? So that's not bad though. No, it's cheaper than I figured.
No. It was really cool at the one that we went to because there was a guy that fought that was from Charlotte, and he fought out of Charlotte.
Yeah,
He got a 45-second knockout.
and that place went crazy.
I bet.
DC got on the mic after the interview, to interview him afterwards. He's like, "Man, you are getting a championship level ovation in a prelim fight in Charlotte, North Carolina." He's like, "This isn't normal."
It was great. Thing about UFC events that people don't know is, you get to see it on TV. You see the prelims, they're a couple hours, and you see the main card, which is a couple hours. But what you don't see is those guys are fighting all day. Like, it's an event all day.
Yeah, that's really cool.
It is. I mean, it's an all day thing.
We got kind of lucky. Like, it kind of sucked at first because, like, I wanted to, go to the whole UFC experience. Event main card start at 10 o'clock. Stay out till about 1 or 2 hours. We lucked up, and the main event, like the main card, started at like 12 or 3 or something like that.
It's 3.
Afternoon. Yeah, its main event started at 3, so the early prelim started at 11.
So was this like a UFC event, like one that's numbered, like you're not their typical, or his
No, that
it fight night?
it was literally just UFC Charlotte. That's all I called it.
See, I didn't even realize they did that.
It was on like what, NBC or something like that.
ABC.
Something.
That's still awesome, dude. I still like to go watch it.
I mean,
It was
great. Bruce Buffer was still there. We got UFC. Yeah.
I mean, they can go all out. And like these dudes walking out, I've been in a lot of wrestling shows. I'm a wrestling dude, so let me just hit this. If you see me keep looking at my phone, the Royal Rumble is literally going on as we speak. And I'm getting live updates of who's coming in. So if you see me look at my phone, that's what I'm doing.
So who won the championship match there?
I don't know. Because say his name and he appears. Joe Vendor just entered the Royal Rumble. Let me just throw it out there. Nick Hicks is the one sending me this information. I appreciate it, bud. So, yeah, threw me off. I don't know who won that match yet.
I will say this: there are always that AEW tickets that pop up on that VetTix website where we get tickets from. So we could try to go to one of those sometime.
I've got 2 AEW events.
Oh, really?
That's actually, I got to see CM Punk
Oh, really?
there. Yeah.
He was on McAfee show Friday.
Yep.
Did you see it?
Mm-hmm. Of course I did. It's Pat Mac. Hey, so Hunter never watched wrestling before. He doesn't know anything about WWE.
Oh, yeah.
So he shows up at my house earlier and dropped Levi off for a little bit so we can come up here. And Pat McAfee's on TV, right? And their Royal Rumble is in Lucas Oil Stadium.
Oh, no, it did. No.
So as soon as he walks in, it shows Pat McAfee. I'm like, hey, there's Pat McAfee. And then it shows him doing a fake punt, throwing a pass, and then he does the Conor McGregor walk. And he's like, is this what happens? I was like, that's McAfee's on right now. So you're at his house.
Yeah. That dude's crazy, man.
I have a feeling McAfee is going to be in the Royal Rumble. But I mean, that's just speculation at this point. I'm a huge wrestling fan. If you guys like hearing about wrestling, I will talk about it. We'll educate Hunter on it.
Do you think McAfee's going to be like, in years past, there's always been that one guy that just randomly pops in and, like somebody you're not expecting to be there. Like, what was it, a few years ago, I think at the end of the Royal Rumble, wasn't it, The Rock's music played? You come out. Yeah. So, I mean, you think that's what's going to happen? McAfee's going to show up at the end?
Well, McAfee's announcing. Like, he's a commentator right now. Yeah.
Okay.
But he's been lifting weights, getting in shape.
That dude's pretty jacked anyway.
Yeah.
A punter.
And
Hey, he laid some.
there's a reason why.
Yeah, he did.
There's a reason why he's getting muscled up again.
Oh,
College football season's over with. He can sit back in it.
Hey, maybe he did, like early on in his show, he always talked about how he always wanted to be a wrestler.
He actually did wrestle,
Yeah, I know, but
and he was good.
yeah.
And I hate to say this. I mean, speaking of guys that are celebrities and you wouldn't think would be good wrestlers, you know who's actually a really good freaking wrestler?
Dude.
And it's going to hurt me to say this because I don't like the guy at all.
Is it going to be one of the Paul brothers?
It is Logan Paul. He is a damn good wrestler. But Logan Paul is a good wrestler. He is athletic. He's good. He catches that heat because nobody likes him.
Yeah, I feel like those guys,
That's your job.
I feel like those guys are easy to hate, the Paul brothers. I mean, because you got, which one's the boxer? JJ? Yeah, the one that just beat up Grandpa.
Wait, but apparently those two apparently the Paul brothers are going to box each other. That's the rumor right now. I think it's in the summer. They're supposed to be boxing each other.
That's crazy.
Like the thing is we talk trash about that. We're probably going to pay and watch for it.
Oh, yeah.
Watch it. I mean, that's the thing. We could talk trash about Jake and Logan all day long, but we're going to pay and watch.
Well, hopefully it's on
Because you're
Netflix.
paying to watch because you want to see them get beat.
I mean, especially if it's on Netflix, I'm going to watch it.
Hey, events on Netflix is where it's at. That's
Oh, yeah.
I love Raw on Netflix. It's just a better quality thing.
I haven't checked out Raw on Netflix
It's
yet.
great. It's great.
Is it as rough around the edges as what they were hoping for?
No, they are still PG, but you're able to show a little bit more like the blood and stuff like that. Because before, what would happen is on TV, like the USA, if somebody got cut, they'd have to run in and clean it up and like hurry up and do a quick bandage. Like you show the camera, the guy in the ring going, "Ugh," while they're sitting there working on the dude. Because you couldn't really show blood on a PG show. Whereas on Netflix, you had that little bit of freedom.
Yeah.
Man,
So
if wrestling, I mean, and I guess it's one of those things that's nostalgic. So, but if wrestling ever went back to like the Attitude Era, I would follow it. because back in that day, dude, I remember playing WrestleMania 2000 on the N64, dude.
buddy.
I'm telling you, that was the day for wrestling for me, anyway.
I kind of want to play some of the wrestling video games because I mean I've heard they're actually pretty good.
If you want to try an old school one, like a Nintendo 64 one, if that's what you want to go with, hands down, I may catch some heat for this. Me and you spent hours on this game.
I know where it is.
WCW versus NWO World Tour
Yeah,
was the best wrestling game I ever played.
I still have it.
Dude, me and this man, we probably played thousands of hours on that game.
Oh yeah,
I mean, ridiculous amount of time.
yep.
And
There's like even like the ones that they had on the 360, like the SmackDown versus Raw games. I heard those were some.
here comes the pain. SmackDown versus Raw, here comes the pain.
What is it? What's the new ones? The WWE 2K?
Yeah, 2K took over the series.
Yeah.
Rumor has it, not how true it is, you got a new 2K25 game. Don't know how true this rumor is, but it is rumor. You know, on NBA 2K games, you got the yard, right?
Like the My Career, like the
Yeah,
lots of
the
stuff.
courts, you can run around free. Allegedly, they're going to have My Island, where it's going to be similar to My Yard, but it's going to be wrestlers and wrestling.
That's pretty cool.
And it's going to be like,
So you could
Like-
do like
like-
random like tag team matches against people.
I would assume, they haven't really announced a whole lot. But,
Imagine if they ended up doing like massive like Royal Rumbles and stuff like that online.
dude, Blade Wrestling.
That would be crazy, low key. That would be crazy.
Wrestling online is fun. Like, it is a fun game to play online.
I'll tell you what, the UFC is not a fun game to be on. Did you find that one guy that knows how to actually do like all the submissions and takedowns and stuff? Your fight's over.
All right, so rapid fire question: favorite wrestler of all time to use on a video game?
To use on a video game, AJ Styles.
AJ Styles.
AJ Styles.
That
100% the phenomenal one.
Well,
I got names. What about you?
Dude.
You want me to go old school? Because AJ Styles is on,
I mean, if he's your favorite of all time,
but he's been from 2K17, 18, and on. You want to go all time that's been on all of them?
I'm gonna go Stone Cold Steve Austin, man. You used to be able to, because he had that groin kick,
Mm-hmm.
and then you could just hit him with the Stone Cold Stunner. You know what I mean?
You know who? If I had to pick, like I've been on all the wrestling games, it's funny. We're laughing because if you listen to the last podcast, we complained somebody left the door wide open. The door's wide open again. But anyways, if all favorite wrestler WWF games of all time, this Triple H, he had the best
I agree with you.
set on him on the wrestling games.
I got another one for you then.
Mm-hmm.
Who was your least favorite person to play against? Like I'm talking about like you versus computer on like your career mode or whatever.
Brock Lesnar.
Brock Lesnar.
Brock Lesnar, hands down. UFC games and WWE games.
Dude,
You can't stop me.
yeah, man. UFC games he was just lethal because he was just so strong and so fast.
Do you remember back in the day, daggone Chris Jericho?
Uh,
He puts you in that lion tamer. Wasn't that what it's called?
Yep, Lion Tamer.
He gets you in that lion.
Jericho.
Yeah. Or was it called? What was
It was the Lion Tamer when he was in. I'm gonna sound like a nerd. When he's in Japan in WCW and ECW, it was a Lion Tamer. And then when he went over to WWF, he changed it to the Walls of Jericho
Got it.
because he was reinventing himself.
But man,
He still wrestles.
wow,
He is on AEW right now as we speak.
dude. But that was the computer player. You know,
He was tough.
it didn't matter if you were the biggest wrestler on the game. He would tear your hind end up, boy. I'm telling you, I hated playing against that guy
Yeah.
every single time.
He was tough. Hey, let's talk about. We've all played this game before. Since we're going to talk about video games, I'm a nerd, man. I'll be honest. I love my favorite all-time series of video games. You know it is on computer. Civilization.
Oh man, I love Civilization.
Who is by far the worst character? Whenever you see them, their country there, you automatically know, hands down, they're either going to nuke me or I'm going to war with them. As soon as you see their name, who is it?
I have no idea.
Freaking Gandhi. You see India, You know what time it is. You know what time it is.
Who was it? Was it? It was a South American country, I believe.
Montezuma. It was Aztecs.
Yeah, had them damn those guys.
Those civilizations.
They kind of knew it coming out here in a couple weeks.
Yeah.
Have you ever played it on Xbox though?
I have Revolution.
Yeah, I used to play
Is it been good?
a lot.
The Revolution one is all right. It's a really fast-paced game to hurry up and finish it.
Yeah, it's a crossing one. Got it.
But they do have the realistic version on there too. The new Civilization is dropping on all platforms, and it looks great.
I've been missing playing it because I used to play it on PC,
Man,
and I just haven't.
I used to.
Haven't
Well,
played.
I spent hours. See, before that, it used to be Alpha Century.
That game's hard.
Yeah, that was like you was in space trying to create new colonies and stuff. It sounds terrible. It was the most addicting game I ever played. I got it on my new gaming computer.
I miss like the 2000s, like early 2010s, wherever all these people were making the strategy games, like where we had Halo Wars, Gears Tactics, and then it's like, then they started doing bad because too many people were doing it at the exact same time. Then they stopped making. And that's what gets on my nerves with video game companies because they always do that.
Yeah, what's one genre sticks? It's like
Battle Royale, like most recently.
yeah, Fortnite and
Or like the Tarkov like games, that was the one. But like everybody did Battle Royale and then they started bombing because everybody was tired of playing Battle Royale.
well, even that new AEW wrestling, well, not newer game come out. It had a battle royale mode on it.
Why does a wrestling game have that?
I never played it. I didn't get the game until it's free on PlayStation Plus. Not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. But man,
I'll be honest. I play several different franchises, but my like go-tos are like up until this year Madden, but now college sports is back.
Yeah, I didn't even.
Yeah, Madden.
I literally didn't even buy it.
And so I'm like, I've not even played the new Madden. Like one, I think I played one game.
No, I didn't even buy it.
And then I play Call of Duty, and every now and again I'll revisit Assassin's Creed. I like Assassin's Creed.
when we was talking about how everybody just piggybacks off each other, Assassin's Creed Valhalla comes out, and next thing you know, there's like 30,000 Viking games come out.
Yeah.
Like, all right, come on, man.
Speaking of Viking games, we was talking earlier in our group chat. How are you gonna hate on Skyrim, bro?
I do not like Skyrim. I think that game is terrible.
Dude.
Like, the only time I ever had fun with Skyrim is when I was running around as Deadpool, when it was modded. Cannot stand the game.
Dude,
Skyrim is
I put a sickening amount of time into this
Yeah.
thing. I'm not comfortable doing half this stuff.
Oh, a game I forgot to mention. I'm also excited for its newest release is Grand Theft Auto. Yeah, man, did y'all see the price tag that they
They're saying that it may be for the base game $80 to $100, and the European companies are hoping they do it. I'm like, you guys don't understand. Like, Grand Theft Auto is probably the only game that consumers may do that just because they look back and they see GTA 5 was supported on 3 consoles, 3 generations.
Well,
And the only way I would be okay with paying like $100 for the base game would be is if they say this will cover you for like all future PlayStation releases of the game. Because, they're talking about releasing the PlayStation 6 fairly soon, like within the next few years. So if they say, well, if you pay $100, then any console within the PlayStation family that you buy it on will be supported. That I wouldn't be as upset about, because I bought it. Realistically, I paid over $100 for GTA 5 buying it on the PlayStation. Well,
I bought it on 3, the 4, the 5. Yeah. So, yeah. And I paid full price for it, so.
but ultimately though, I feel like the GTA is one of those games where even if you beat the story mode, there's endless things that you can go do.
oh yeah.
Yeah, and you can just pick it up, play.
Yeah, I hate.
Well, and especially now with the newer ones, that where they add different endings, you could play the story differently and still get different endings every time. I do want to, with the next one, I do want to get into like the role-playing servers that they do.
There is actually a role-playing server I want to get into so bad, but I just don't have the time to dedicate into it.
Yeah, you need to be able to dedicate a lot of time to them.
He's a great dude, though. He was a cop in South Charleston, and he runs it. He runs the server, and he's a great dude. But yeah, I want to get into that server. But like I said, I just don't have the time to invest because you got to have real jobs on there. There's like real cops, real criminals, people like legit working at the fast food restaurants. It's cool.
Yeah,
It's cool. I just don't. I don't even like to live my normal life.
Yeah. I don't want to get on my video game and have to go to work, bro.
Yeah, right.
No, I'm good on
I
that.
don't need to be broke in both lives.
Yeah.
To try to just back onto the sports stuff though.
Or you
video game.
hold on. You just walk out of your fast food job on Grand Theft Auto, and the ballers are out there like, "Give me that money," and then you get robbed anyway.
Yeah, you get robbed. You're like, "Good, I just made $80."
Yeah.
Oh man, but yeah, I'll be honest. You said about if they put an $80 to $100 price tag on the base game, I'm gonna catch some heat for this. But I'd drop $200 on the base game for Grand Theft Auto 6 right now if it come out.
I mean, I would buy it.
You see that? Did you take the trailer?
Yeah.
It was amazing. It's amazing.
I'm
Hold on, we got some interest. Oh,
buying it for sure, without a doubt.
AJ Styles, number 21 in the Royal Rumble. Just letting you know. That's right.
I will say that I am glad that college football is back with the games.
I was fully prepared to drop at least $200 on college football if need be. I probably spent. Well, I could probably tell you right now if I pull up my PlayStation out. I'll tell you how many hours. It's probably not going to be the same. Some people. I spent 331 hours on college football already since all that. And I played it forever. Madden 25, I got it a month ago. And it's just slow paced.
Yeah, dude.
But I just play Madden 25 for the Ultimate Team. That's the only reason why I play it. I got Tavon Austin as my running back.
I mean, I play Ultimate Team, but I mean, I still like Road to Glory. I still play all kinds of game modes. But did y'all see where EA Sports posted that 26 is coming?
Yes, I did. I am pumped for it.
I mean, I feel like, obviously they're going to make upgrades and it's going to be a better game. But until that happens, let's update the rosters with all these guys that's hit the portal. Let's get the teams up to date.
Yeah.
I mean, why not? People are still hard down play it. You go in to find a match, it don't matter what time of day. It takes, 0.2 seconds to match with somebody to play?
Hey, before they figured it out, before the football season started out, if you wanted to play online, the hands down best team to play online was Vanderbilt. And you take their backup quarterback, what was his name?
Obvious.
Pavia, and you put him at start, and he was like a 97 speed.
Yeah.
Buddy, you can whoop everybody with that guy. I was whooping everybody on there.
Yeah.
And then they figured it out. And then I don't whoop nobody no more.
Yeah. Well, it's like on my Ultimate Team, I have Michael Vick as my quarterback. And like literally,
Boo button.
Well, good try.
don't hit that boo button on Mike Vick.
I won't do that.
It did.
If it did, nobody heard you say it. I don't know if that worked.
But anyway,
Probably just black your drum.
I'm not a Tech fan. But, I mean, let's be honest. If you want to have a Russian quarterback, that's probably... Well, I don't have Lamar Jackson. I'm taking what I can get. So, anyway, I played a guy the other day, and he just straight up, he was like, I already know what you're about to do, and it ain't going to work today, buddy. He's like, that option offense ain't going to work. He beat me by 3, so obviously, I mean, he didn't completely stop it, but apparently I wasn't the only guy that likes to run my quarterback.
I saved up 300,000 coins on there
Dang.
to buy a 93 overall Tom Brady.
Mike Vick's a 95 overall, and I got him in a pack.
Well, I did not get Tom Brady. I bought him with not real money. I saved up my money.
Oh, yeah.
I don't spend real money on games like that. I don't do that. The only game that gets real money from me is because of my boys. Fortnite.
Same. V-Rex.
Jonas.
I like Fortnite.
Well, they're smart because, they give you a free game and then just offer you all this free,
Dude.
all these content.
That's becoming like Black Ops 6. Free to download. You just, if you want to buy Call of Duty points, get the Battle Pass, or you just play it.
Well, that's only on Xbox, though. But
let's say that's why you should join the better team.
I mean,
Anyway.
I've got it on my PC.
Anyways.
I got an Xbox, and it's probably out of date.
But, anyways.
Sorry, I was reading the Royal Rumble stuff. I'm sorry.
I also play Call of the Wild. It is free.
I played a little bit of the Call of Duty.
It's not bad in life.
I was about to say you don't hunt in real life.
Uriah loves that.
I love it,
He burns it up on his gaming PC, on
Dude.
his laptop. He burns it up.
dude. I will get on that game, and I'll be up there in the tree stand with my butt grind. But
I mean, maybe that's what I should start doing because I can't kill nothing in real life.
there you have it. You have it.
I don't understand. The deer see me before I see them.
That's how it goes.
That's what it is.
Well, if you wouldn't have left your blind out there to get tore up by a hurricane.
Yeah, I do. I do need to get a better blind situation. Which reminds me, you guys should like, follow, and share so I can get me a new hunting blind. Cheap plug.
But yeah, that was a cheap plug.
Oh man, this podcast has been everywhere. But that's what I like about it. I don't know if you guys like it and listen. Leave some comments. Let us know. What do you like? Do you like us talking about just random stuff, rapid fire stuff? We've talked about video games, wrestling, everything. Just let us know if that's the stuff you guys like. Let me know if you can even understand our hick accents.
I'll bet there's some people out there that are like, what are these guys saying?
What are they doing? All right, so let me just ask y'all, since we're currently at entry number 24 in the Royal Rumble,
Mm-hmm.
who do you can just say in a random wrestler at this point, you don't know. Who do you think? Right now, I think we still got AJ Styles, Roman, Jay, Jimmy, Shinsuke, Strowman, John Cena, and CM Punk is all in the ring. That's all I can't watch it right now. I'm looking at my phone. Throw a name who you think's going to win.
Say those again. I'll be honest with you, it didn't register.
Punk, Cena, Strowman, Styles, Jay, Uso, Shinsuke, Drew McIntyre, Roman Reigns, and Penta.
Braun Strowman.
I'm gonna lean.
Braun Strowman.
I could lean towards Cena.
Did you say
It's
his
the
name?
bag that
Yeah, Braun Strowman.
Okay.
CM Punk's wearing the Bret Hart trunks.
the one thing I'm thinking about Cena is I do know just from what I know about WWE is they love storylines and stuff. And isn't this kind of like his farewell year?
It is. It is his farewell tour this year.
So you know that they need to get him into WrestleMania.
Who is this we're talking about?
John Cena. It's his last year. It's his farewell tour.
Huh.
So I mean, if he's not in it, then you know he'll be a part of WrestleMania or something.
Oh,
At some capacity, like
100%. I'm going to say CM Punk. I'm going to say CM Punk. And it's just...
don't you have Peacock on your phone?
I do, but if I put the Royal Rumble on my phone, I'm gonna sit here and stare at it and watch it and not even. I'm not gonna talk the rest of the time. So, guys, I dedicate it to you right now, other than to checking my phone every now and then.
Yeah, because these lovely human beings are spending their time with us right now.
Yeah, absolutely.
So
You know who appreciates this right now? Me talking about the Royal Rumble.
who?
My dad.
Yeah.
He is a wrestling fan, but
Yeah. Hey, there's a lot of people out there that likes the wrestling now.
I don't care what anybody says. I'm 36 years old. I'll watch wrestling until I'm 107.
Wrestling, boys.
Wrestling.
Which,
Nothing wrong with it.
which brings me to my next point. This episode today is brought to you by Podbean. If you're going to start your own podcast and you want to go into it, go to Podbean. You'll upload your episodes. They distribute it for you to all major networks. Huge shout out to those guys. That's our first ad. Sorry about that. Had to plug it somewhere. Go ahead.
Hey, no, I'm cool with that. Podbean has really killed it for us. They have posted automatically to Spotify, Apple Music,
Yeah. iHeartRadio,
iHeartRadio, Podchaser.
YouTube.
They do. You do.
Mm-hmm.
Oh hell, YouTube. I'm an old school type of guy. I love the video format. I love it. So if you guys are liking the video format, if you prefer that, let us know. If you prefer the audio format, let us know. Leave them 5-star reviews. 5 stars. If you're going to leave anything other than that, I don't want it. Just 5 stars. If you got 4 stars, take your 4 stars, put them in your pocket, and find another star. And then you can give us 5. All right? 5-star reviews. That's all we want.
But also, I mean, we like the best of both worlds because you can watch us. But if you're on the go, you can always download the episode from your favorite podcast platform.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Because I've got like an hour drive to work, so it's easier for me to listen to stuff than to put something on to watch.
Absolutely.
Right?
Also, I mean, we can go on a jog with you. Whatever. I mean, we ain't going to jog. You can jog and listen.
Yeah, I'm not going to jog. If you see me running, you ought to run. Something's wrong.
Yeah, you should start kicking rocks too if I'm running.
Yeah, because something ain't right. So we hit on it earlier about some rain. Let me tell y'all a story real quick. So my trash man that comes picks up my trash,
Which trash company you got? Fly by night?
my dad.
Oh,
My dad does it. But anyways, he didn't put the trash can lid right on my 55-gallon one, right?
yeah.
It was empty. There's a hole. The lid had like a hole about like that big, like the handle hole. He
Yeah.
put the lid on backwards, so it had that hole that goes straight to the trash can.
Yeah.
It rained. He got trash yesterday. I took out a bag earlier today. It rained so much last night. It filled up a 55-gallon drum, well, trash can
Dang.
of rain.
You might as well get you a drill bit and drill some holes in the
Oh,
bottom.
yeah, that's where I'm glad. Well, see, I'm fighting a fight right now. I have to have trash cans that lock closed because these daggone raccoons. If anybody wants to trap some raccoons, I got an area where you can trap some raccoons.
Hey, I usually have a bear where I live.
Yeah, but see,
But you can wrestle a bear. He can't catch Chris.
Oh, but you won't wrestle a raccoon?
he said, I can't catch a raccoon. Can't catch one, man.
Hey.
Oh, we got a new follower on TikTok as we speak. Just popped up.
Shout out to that person.
Andrea Roberts.
Hey, shout out to everybody that follows us. And our
Bailey. Sorry, Andrea Bailey.
Way to misread it.
Peter is read it. Sorry, but thank you for following.
So, man, I feel like we should probably do a quick rundown of what happened in the sports world for
We
today.
should because hey, we're on entrant 26. I want to keep this podcast going until we get a winner.
Okay.
Until we get a winner. And if anybody wants to know who it is, it's that little punk Dominic Mysterio. It's number 26.
Is he the last?
No, you got 30 people.
All 30, yeah.
You know who Dominic Mysterio is?
Yeah, it's Ray's son, right?
Ray's son, that little dork. So anyways, Suns and Trailblazers are about to start playing.
Oh.
Reap City.
Also,
Hey, that one is kind of interesting because DeAndre Ayton, who the Suns, when they had their last number 1 overall pick, he went to the Trailblazers.
He played for Arizona, right? The Wildcats in the college.
So,
Didn't he get paid? Wasn't there a big, huge scandal with him in back in college? Which that was before. Now it don't matter. So it's kind of swept under the rug. But back then, I mean, it wasn't that far ago. But
yeah.
what's he got? Devin Booker plays for the Suns.
Yeah.
And he
Kevin Durant.
is he close to being like the all-time scorer? Is he the all-time scorer for?
So the Suns, I think as of right now, he's 60 points away from all-time scorer in Suns history.
And with Booker, that can literally be 5 games or 1 game.
Yeah.
He's one of them type of players, you know.
He was 90-something the other day, and then he's dropped 30.
You see what I'm saying?
yeah.
But I'm not a huge NBA guy. I just catch the highlights every now and again. Yeah, if you ask me who I'm a fan, if you ask me who I'm a fan of, honestly, I'd tell you the Bulls, the Raptors,
I like the Celtics, too.
Celtics,
I like the Bulls and Raptors.
Celtics. You know,
But, I mean, for me, it's
The Raptors City jerseys now.
For me, it's the Hornets because of Michael Jordan, for one. You know, he's a part owner, whatever.
yeah.
And then, I mean, they're 2 hours away. So,
Well, also, I'm not going to hate on the Clippers now because I mean Jerry West.
yeah.
Was he the general manager? Or something? He was something with. They just donated $5 million in Jerry West's name to West Virginia University. So I'm not going to hate on them. You know, I like Boston only because Joe Mazzulla is their coach and he played for West Virginia. We're not going to talk about what Joe Mazzulla did to Duke in the NCAA tournament because he torched them. But
Yeah, he was a tough player, dude.
he was, man. He was really good.
But, I mean, in other sports news, it's not basketball related, but there's been a lot of talk because the NFL teams have started working out with guys that they were thinking about drafting. And the big news for me, anyway, because I'm a Dolphins fan, was that we invited Wyatt Milam from West Virginia
There you go. Hey, he's going to be good.
and Dylan Gabriel. Yeah,
Dylan
because they said Tua needs a backup.
Yeah.
So, I mean, say what you want to about Tua. Tua's an all right quarterback when he's healthy.
I think that he's kind of peaked, though.
I see y'all looking at him.
Yeah, I think.
I'm allowing this.
I think that, I think we've seen his ceiling.
I wouldn't disagree because he can't stay healthy.
Yeah, I mean, the hell does he use?
He should use 2.
He needs a guardian cat.
Oh, he refuses.
Well, that's gonna be fine when he can't wipe his own butt when he's 40.
Dude, look.
And the bad part is that like he just doesn't want to slide either. Like
No, he makes me nervous, dude.
and like almost all of those that he's had weren't from sacks. They were from him taking off running and not wanting to slide.
Obviously, I want the Dolphins to win, but I even said when he got this last concussion, I was like, I hope the dude retires so he can still have some sort of quality of life. He's married, he's got kids, you know. I mean, we were terrible without Tua. I mean, terrible.
He spent Ryan Tannehill, didn't
We went through, I don't even know how many backups, and we brought in another one. He sucked too. And so, but I was still like, dude, you need to retire. Because the last one he got, he didn't even get hit that hard.
he didn't. And it's kind of like, I'll just relate this to UFC because I've always been a UFC guy. They talk about losing your chin, and it's a thing.
That's 100% a thing.
Like you look in the UFC and you see fighters, they go on these long win streaks and they talk about like, yo, he can't be knocked out. He can't be knocked out. Then they get knocked out once, and then the next 3 fights they get knocked out.
Anderson Silva, prime example.
Yeah. Alexander Volkanovski, more recently.
Is that English?
So it's actually, Chuck
Liddell. He was one of them.
Yeah.
Rashad Evans.
Yeah.
Perfect examples. Even Rampage Jackson to an extent. One of my all-time favorite fighters, by the way.
Yeah,
Rampage was my all-time favorite.
The thing about that is that like, whenever you get knocked out from something like that, that's actually your body's. It's actually, as weird as it sounds, it's a defense mechanism. It's your body shutting down because it wants you to stop doing whatever you're doing to protect its brain, like to protect your brain. Like that's it. The brain's like just shutting off to protect itself. So like whenever it comes to that kind of stuff with him, he's going to be experiencing it more because his body's, literally traumatized from all this stuff that he's been doing.
You want to know why people like Tua and them don't retire when they get these concussions? And I hate the Pittsburgh Steelers with every fiber in my body. I hate the Pittsburgh Steelers. But you know what would make them guys retire? If James Harrison was still there.
Oh, yeah.
Because I guarantee you, the Tua gets hit by James Harrison one time, it turned Pat White into a baseball player. Now he sells energy drinks.
Yeah. Hey, he's coaching. But
Hey, he's my dude. But
that was a cheap shot, too. He was out of bounds.
yeah, James Harrison, man. Hey, look, I hate the Steelers. I hate them. You will never see me say anything good about the Steelers. I hate them,
Hey,
but I respect the hell out of their defense.
that's another piece for our wall. I have Pat White's Dolphins jersey.
I thought you just say a terrible town. I'm like,
Oh, hell.
I won't come in.
Playing still? I don't like the Steelers, but we're approaching about 45 minutes on this episode, so
We have one more entrant in Royal Rumble.
Oh.
How about this? We read the 30th entrant, and then we just we can roll. We can do whatever y'all want to do. But we at what, 43 minutes in. We're trying to find that sweet spot. We don't want to hold y'all too long, but we don't want to be too short. Because we've been listening to your feedback, guys, 100%. We've had a lot of positive feedback. We had some, I wouldn't say negative feedback, more like constructive criticism. If I could talk, and I appreciate that. I don't know if, I could speak for myself, and these guys could chime in. I absolutely love it when somebody watches or listens and they tell me, hey, I like it, but this is what you can work on. This is what you can do. Or, hey, it's great. That gives me the inspiration to keep moving on. I know there were some things about last episode that people didn't like, and they voiced it to me. And we try to listen and we try to grow from it. That's the only way you can get better. What do you guys think?
Absolutely, And I'm not, too proud to admit, one of the feedbacks that we got was too much profanity, and I get that.
Yeah.
So I've been doing everything in my power to, tone it back as much as possible too.
Yeah, me too. I feel like at the end of the day, like we've talked before, we're all adults here, but I know everybody don't want to hear.
Right.
Yeah, they don't want to.
At least to the extent of what we were doing.
Right.
Yeah, it's like you're going to say, let's for example, we're going to say damn and hell and the occasional, S word. We're going to occasionally say it. We're talking about sports.
Yeah.
We get heated. You wait until college football season starts back up. Or this guy gets on this Virginia Tech bull crap.
Yeah. Or if we're going to do our draft night special.
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah, when the Dolphins make some bonehead pick.
Hey, I don't know why this popped up. I got an update earlier. 2028 Olympics is going to have flag football, right?
Oh, yeah.
You know who's thinking about going out for the team?
Tom Brady.
No.
Who?
Mike Evans.
Oh, he should.
Like, and we was talking about that. Me and Hunter was talking at my house earlier. I said, imagine Team USA shows up with Mike Evans, Tariq Hill, Patrick Mahomes as the quarterback, and you got some dude from France trying to chase him down.
Yeah.
Thank you. Come on.
Dude.
Y'all don't stand a chance.
You ain't catching the cheetah.
Lamar Jackson.
Score.
You are not catching the cheetah, dude.
Put Derrick Henry.
Derek.
Did more stiff arms and flag football.
He would probably Derrick Henry. I don't know that he has the ability to play flag football
Because that's a dude that like looks for contact. Like,
yeah,
he does not try to avoid it. Like, nah, he's just like, oh, I see somebody. Let me just ruin this defensive back's career real quick.
yeah. I mean, that dude is an absolute monster.
You want to hear the entry number 30?
Yeah.
Logan Paul.
Are you kidding?
So right now we got 8 left. You got Logan Paul, LA Knight, Jay Uso, AJ Styles, John Cena, Rollins, CM Punk, and the Tribal Chief.
Man, you said Jey Uso?
Yeah.
I hope he wins.
Yeet.
I hope that guy wins. I like the Usos.
Yeah, I do too. Oh my God! If Emily's watching this, she loves the Usos.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, she's in love with them.
Oh yeah.
Oh man, I don't even want to watch this no more. Styles just got eliminated. I'm leaving.
No, Paul's gonna win.
Hey, Logan Paul,
They're setting it up. He's gonna win it.
he would draw the heat.
That's what I'm saying. He's gonna draw. He's gonna draw.
I just think it's going to be CM Punk. I don't know why. You know what the CM stands for?
Not a clue.
Chick magnet.
That's corny.
Okay, this is going to sound real bad, but have you seen his wife?
No.
You remember the wrestler AJ Lee?
Yeah.
That's his wife.
Okay.
So,
I mean,
you ready to mean? Okay, that sounded real bad. That was real guy talk there. I'm sorry. Emily, I was just playing.
no, she can like the Usos. You can like her. It's all right. Fair is fair.
Hey, the women's Royal Rumble happened earlier today, and
What was that?
Charlotte Flair, Ric Flair's daughter, won it. Boo. But anyway, you know who made a comeback? I know you don't know who this is. I'm sorry. I was personally happy. But she come back in her gothic air type thing with Bray Wyatt look. Alexa Bliss.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I was like, whoo. Yeah.
You should just try and sleep on the couch wherever this headset goes.
It's just comfortable. I'm just playing.
Hey, it is what it is.
Yeah, man. So we gonna hit you with this. There's 5 people left in the Royal? 6 people left in the Royal Rumble at this point. We got 6 people left. I'm pretty pumped.
Yeah.
That's all I've been talking about is wrestling. I know people don't want to listen. Well, yeah, you never know. People may want to listen to wrestling. Like I said, we actually had a direction for this episode. Life happened about 3 hours ago. So this is... Welcome to episode 3 of Winging It.
Yeah. Yeah.
This is what's happening.
At some point, it's not going to be winging it, and that's just going to be our theme. It's just...
I had questions lined up, man. We had questions lined up. We were going to be professional.
Yeah.
And we will be next Monday. Wednesday and Friday's episodes, we might be professional. So, yeah. So, all right, y'all just want to go ahead and we'll go into the...
So, I mean, I feel like I wouldn't say that necessarily. I know all these videos you watch on podcasts and it says niches is where you find the riches or whatever.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't necessarily call us a sports podcast per se.
Yeah.
We're still ill.
Yeah, I guess. But, hold
How we gonna be self-help whenever we need the help?
So, I mean, honestly, the whole entire episode was it's not what we had planned. We had the interview planned. So we literally just pressed record and started talking.
Yeah, Drew is good for that. He gets me every time. I'll just be sitting here randomly just talking. I look down and it's red. I'm like, oh no.
Yeah. So this episode's going to air on Monday.
Monday.
Yeah. And then
Video, podcast, everything.
Yep.
Monday.
So then we're going to our next
Maybe we should hit on that. Go ahead.
Wednesday and Thursday episode is going to,
Wednesday, Friday,
what'd I say?
Thursday.
My bad. Wednesday and Friday. No more confusion. Wednesday and Friday.
We need a whiteboard right here.
Yeah. And we're probably going to talk some sort of sports, but we're going to try to hit on other things too.
Yeah.
I mean, because we can pretty much talk about anything.
Well, that and another thing is we pay attention to analytics.
Yeah.
Is that the right word?
Yeah.
We look at analytics, the pie chart,
It's happening.
the follower, Brett Roman. Oh no, the tribal chief is out.
And CM Punk.
CM Punk, Rollins, and Roman Reigns all
So
out.
who's that leave?
Paul, Jey Uso, and Cena.
Paul's winning.
I think it's going to be Jey Uso.
Uso's good. I feel all right with that.
I don't think they're going to let John Cena win because it's just too predictable. Triple H is running the show now.
But it's a farewell tour.
Yeah, but it's predictable. They're going to make it to where it's going to be a triple threat match.
True.
I'm sneezing.
Paul's winning.
Talking out my butt. Paul's winning. Look, Paul. I'm going with the Yeet Master himself. But what we're saying he just confirmed it. Cena, Paul, and Jay is the final three. But we looking at the analytics of things. In our breakdown of viewers, we had an extraordinary amount of female followers versus male followers. So we kind of backed up and punted a little bit because I want to cater to everybody. I don't want to alienate people. And I'm not saying females don't want to listen to sports because there's a lot of females that know way more about sports than I do. And I'm not trying to say that, but I just want to make it more of a something that goes to everybody. Everybody can listen to.
Yeah.
Everybody can have fun. Because, was it the last episode come out on last Wednesday, and Emily got off work, and me, Emily, and Isabella's my oldest daughter, Emily's my wife. We sat on the couch and we actually watched that episode together.
That's pretty good.
And it was funny. Even though Emily was making fun of us and laughing, she was making fun of you a lot.
No, I'm not shocked.
You want to give her a shout out real quick for making fun of you?
No, because I said I was going to refrain from profanity.
There's something that was really cool to sit there, my oldest daughter and my wife to watch something that we put a lot into. We say we're winging it, but we are putting a lot into this. It is 10 o'clock on a Saturday. On our day, we're off on the weekends. This is the only days we have off, but we're wanting to do this. We're wanting to make sure this is good for you guys. So something we really want to put in a lot into.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, and one thing that did bother me, and I'm just going to go ahead and say it, was my little boys, they love YouTube, right? And they wanted to find this podcast on YouTube, and I'm like, they're 8 and 6, and I'm like, I didn't tell them where it was at because we cussed a lot last time, and I don't want them to see their dad on there throwing out the F word and all this stuff. And I'm like, you don't need to see that.
Yeah.
So he found Uriah and Cameron found it, and I was like, just don't watch it right now. I said, and that made me feel ashamed of myself. Like, for me personally, like, I don't care what these guys say. That's them. I just don't want my kids to see me talking like that.
Yeah. I mean, I feel that.
So, my kids are young. I don't want them to,
Yeah.
That's just me personally. And I don't really put y'all on these.
You don't want them to start talking like you do? That's what you're trying to say?
I thought you're right.
Yeah. Anyways, I mean, I watched it on YouTube in my living room too. Felt pretty good to be a star.
It did. It did feel really cool when I popped up. Finally, when I searched in YouTube, the basement,
Yep.
we was one of the ones that showed up. It used to be like all these other people. And I'm like, there I go. Like, we ain't even hitting the search bar.
Yeah.
Maybe it's because it was in my history. I'm not going to tell myself. I'm going to tell it because we're famous.
Yeah.
Thank you to the 11 people that follow us.
Yeah. And that number needs to grow. So
11 on YouTube.
if you're not already following us on YouTube, go do that. because then once we get to 50, then we can go live. So then y'all can kind of see behind the scenes, because there's times that we stop and start and splice together stuff. But if we're live, it's live.
And there's some funny content
Yeah.
that happens that happens in the basement. Well, when the cameras aren't on and the audio's not recorded. Like, for example, we're not going to talk about politics or religion, but this kind of is a little political thing. Is a couple weeks ago when we lost TikTok, the great TikTok loss of 2025. We were in the basement, right? And we was talking. I'm like, man, damn. Because that's literally when we lost TikTok on the phone. We was sitting right here. I was like, dang. And then Lemonade pops up, gone. And I'm like, hey, let's make a video real quick down here. I was like, I know a good app we can use, CapCut. I pull up CapCut, bam, gone. This man right here says, daggone, man, they took TikTok, Lemonade, CapCut. What, are they going to come out here and shut the Peking house down? It was hilarious. I wish we had a camera on for it. So that live part's going to throw that aspect in.
Yeah.
Can I give 2 shout-outs real quick?
Go for it.
Because, first off, Dag, get your account fixed on YouTube so you can follow us. He don't know his password.
Has he tried to forgot password?
Try to forgot password. If that don't work, I'll tell you what. I'll come create you one on your phone.
Yeah.
Another person, Rachel, create you an account on YouTube so you can follow us.
Yeah.
We appreciate it.
YouTube followers help a lot. Also, downloading our podcast on any platform, because it all comes back to Podbean. So it helps us, because then we can get more ads. We can get, we have a lot more freedom.
Spotify has you follow us on Spotify, go into settings, it has a auto download feature. To where as soon as the episode is thrown out there, it automatically downloads.
Same on
The
that.
reason why that is important is because look where we live. This guy drives me down county every day. He hits spots where he's going to lose service.
Yep.
You download it, then boom, you can just listen to it offline.
Yep. And also, it helps us more if you download it.
Yep. And if you're into the Logan Paul was just eliminated. CM Punk and Jey Uso. I'm sorry.
John Cena.
Cena and Jey Uso is the last two.
Cena's a winner.
So we're going to see.
All right. Well,
No, we're not going to see, because you know why? You can't see me. That was lame.
that was low hanging fruit, man.
I think we just need to end it all now. What we get through?
Hey, we might as well let this episode run until the Royal Rumble ends.
Yep. We got to let it. It's 10:22. Like, again, this Royal Rumble recap is brought to you by Nick Hicks. Thank you for the Royal Rumble. I can't talk. Back up. It's right here.
You know what? Here I am, buddy. Here I am. I was nervous getting on this podcast because I can never talk at all.
Yeah.
And then there's you.
Me. You probably enunciate better than any of us.
Oh, you should hear him when we used to play Call of Duty all the time. We'd be trash talking some people, and this guy come in stuttering 15 times. I'm like, well, we wasn't winning that argument.
Man.
Hey, but you know what though? That's why you stutter now, because you ain't but of mine.
Yes.
That's how karma works.
Those Call of Duty lobbies, they get real too.
But it was nothing like, I'm telling you, we could talk about Call of Duty lobbies. It ain't nothing like them Halo 2 lobbies back in the day.
See, I was originally on Halo 2, but I was on Modern Warfare 2 with Call of Duty. And let me tell you,
Them people were vicious. Like, I turned my little boy, I don't know if I said this last episode, but I turned my little boy's voice chat on for Fortnite. It lasted all but about 5 minutes. Uriah said something on there, so I said, I might need to tell this kid to shut the F up. And I'm like, well, there, that going back off. Because he come back in there, he's like, why would they say that? I'm like, welcome. I said, welcome to internet gaming, son. I said, it's a brutal world that we live in.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, man.
We need somebody to win this Royal.
Yeah, man, come on. I really wanted to throw my ones up for Roman, though, my tribal chief. But
Yeah, well, he's out. So,
yeah, man.
I was honestly kind of shocked that
I don't know.
didn't win.
Let's take a quick vote before we find out. Cena or Uso?
Cena.
Yeet. Uso.
I'm going with
Y'all
Cena.
gotta watch wrestling. You're gonna catch my references.
I'm going with Cena just because it's his farewell tour.
Yeah, that's about.
I'm gonna take the low hanging fruit just like you did.
That's the story of my life, bro. Story of my life.
You'll have that. Also, while we're waiting on a male winner,
Throw that out there again.
so 500 followers on Facebook, right?
Yep.
Yeah, Facebook.
Uh,
We are at 433. Actually, we keep getting we hit a growth spurt overnight, guys.
Yeah, we did.
We hit a growth spurt.
It was only installed for a little bit.
We did.
For like a few days.
We need 67 more followers to give that away.
So we're giving away this Panini Don Russ Blaster Pack. Still got the Panini plastic packaging on it. We haven't even touched it.
I'm just saying the same days.
I would say. But in this blaster pack, you can get the Don Russ threads, rookie phenom,
He's tight.
and jersey memorabilia, which means if you get the right patch in here,
Jey Uso wins it.
what?
Jey Uso wins it. Right then, he's typing. We may have some controversy here. Go ahead. I'm sorry for the plug. Oh, yep. Jey Uso wins.
You called it. Actually, I didn't say it in the vote, but earlier I said I hope he wins, so I'm cool with it.
Look at this game. Crawfish, you about less.
But anyways, so if you get the right jersey patch card in this box, I don't know what the odds are. Probably really high. I pull cards all the time. This guy pulls cards all the time. You're not going to get one in every box, but you have the potential to get it. And like if you pulled a rookie phenom Jaden Daniels right now, you'd be a real happy camper. So let's get to 500 followers. This might be yours.
Hey, and I'm just saying the same day that I bought that one, I bought another pack. I had to choose between which one I wanted. And the one I pulled actually had Michael Penix Jr. auto rookie.
That is really cool. Auto rookie is.
Yeah,
Imagine if you had an auto Jaden Daniels right now.
Say the last one I seen a Jaden Daniels card, I don't even know if it was autographed. It was $500.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
I sent him. Who was I sending you that? It was Jaden Daniels. It was like $1,500.
yeah.
Yeah, it was a patch.
My Tavon Austin card right now is going for, I think it was what, $351?
Yeah, but it's already graded, right?
Yeah, it's another.
See,
Eric, my brother Eric bought that for me.
yeah, that's awesome, dude. Because when you get cards raw, for people that don't know, that's right out of the box, not being graded. They can still have really high value.
Yeah.
But it goes up substantially
If you get graded.
when you get it graded. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, especially if you get like a 9 or a 10.
Yeah.
Yeah, my Tavon Austin's a no.
Also, did you know?
Pretty solid, too.
Did you know, like, if the card's printed offset,
Mm-hmm.
that increases your score because it's more rare?
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, we found out the Royal Rumble.
The Royal Rumble winner was Jey Uso.
We found that out. So with that being said, we're gonna pause the conversation about the cards. We're gonna hit by Wednesday. By the time Wednesday episode drop, if we don't give these cards away,
I'm going to open them.
well,
Not really.
we can't go TikTok live either. So
Yeah.
anyways, we want to give them away. Follow us. Everybody that's following us, do us a huge favor. Share it to your friends. It's free. All you gotta do, you just hit share, select everybody, boom, send it. If they don't follow us, that's fine. But you did your part. You're amazing. And with that being said, this is The Basement. It is top level content from the lower level of the house. Thank you for joining.